One of the things I've loved to do in my life is run ultramarathons. It gives one the opportunity to condense the highest of highs and the lowest of lows into a day. My name is Tim Shue, and I'm the Director of Sales for Orthopedics at MTF. Prior to joining MTF, I served in the U.S. Army as a nurse. As a veteran, I am also proud to be part of the MTF team and all that our organization does to help U.S. service members. It wasn't until I came to MTF and really understood the power and the gift that those donors gave that I could try and express or help that. It was in December. I was with a group of 5 other guys, and we were going to go backcountry touring. The last thing I remember is someone screaming, and I looked up, and it looked to me like a rogue wave. It was just my entire horizon was gray, and it hit before I had a chance to even think. I was just in an avalanche. The 2 guys following us up saved our lives. Even if I hadn't been hypoxic and asphyxiated, I would have froze to death. There was no way I was getting out of that without someone taking me out. A full 3 months later, I was out on a 30-mile training run in the mountains, and when I went to stand up, my knee was the size of a grapefruit, and I couldn't weight bear on it at all. What it looked like is someone had taken and punched in a 40-millimeter oval in my distal femur, in the inside joint surface of my knee, and it shoved in. And the best guess as to what happened is that occurred during the avalanche, but it had pushed in and stayed in until I was out on that run. And because I was out on that run when that piece of bone came out with the cartilage on it, it tore up all of the cartilage in my knee. So the next day I called our product manager at MTF, and he got me in contact to do an osteochondral graft, which is a living cartilage and bone from a deceased donor rather than the metal. And I don't know how to put it in words. What the donor means to me, what that gift is, it's how I cope with the world. I go and run, I go and see the mountains. It's how I connect. I had no concept until I came into this world of tissue banking, how many more lives can be touched, and how many more people have a chance to heal and recover. I have a 31-year-old knee that I'm able to run on again. There's no way to thank them enough. If I were to meet my donor's family, I'm not sure what I would say. I just want to hug them and thank them. My injury was a life-threatening event, but I lived. But a part of me felt like it was still back on that mountain, buried in the snow. And I have that back because of their selfless gift. This is the first time that my immediate family has received the gifted donation. In 2018, my wife was diagnosed with thyroid cancer after years of, yes, we think you have Hashimoto's and thyroid disorder. No, you don't, because her labs would just go up and down, and they couldn't figure it out. And eventually an endocrinologist listened long enough to say, let's just do an ultrasound. And he could see that there was a mass on her thyroid. And I immediately called MTF and asked for a regenerative tissue. My wife's able to sing again. She's able to teach. She has her voice, and her physician attributes it to that gift, that amniotic tissue. And that's a living gift from a live birth from a mother. But again, it's a gift. They didn't have to do that. And for us, it's pretty amazing. Definitely changed her life. I fell in love with MTF pretty quick. I fell in love with stories like this that inspired me to do a better job.